right now, man. We got the young king, man, Mikey. He doing what he do, man. He talking shit and swallowing spit. So if y'all ain't with us, y'all against us. If you ain't up with the cause, you down with the fools. So look, right now, man, we finna break this shit down, man. We giving y'all a great game, man, you already know the hey, man, quit playing with them and do what you do.
Whoa, it's the Plug Podcast. I'ma tell the truth and give a fuck, get mad. We don't win the chat, and we always on the gas. If I let the bass drop, it will leave you on your ass. Do it how we wanna do it. All my niggas, they been through it. Tired to see my people lose it. The world lost in confusion. I'ma take it back the life that I've been living. In a free world, I ain't trying to go to prison. They wanna see me victim and a part of the statistics. God got me right, cause he know I'm on a mission. Niggas tapping out, giving in to submission. I really gotta get it like I caught a new addiction. Baby, this me, I'm the fucking new addition. Boy, you ain't real, you a fucking contradiction. Trying to get my generation right, I ain't lying. Moving how I move every day, I ain't dying. The blind lead the blind and they lost in the island. You talk about a rapper and I'm talking about a child. Mama told me to stick to my senses. Come out the shelf and don't remain victim. Get what you get outside and get bigger. Pain is a presence deep in my root. Jaw dropping jewels, Mr. Smith dropping jewels. Big Mac out in Canada, we ain't known to play cool. I ain't trying to see a transformer in my kid's school. I got Kane by my side if a nigga wanna do it. Let the bass drop, make it face drop. I ain't changed, I grew up, grow up, or don't show up, We out in the world making changes. You on the internet talking. We out in the world making changes. You on the internet banging. It don't make sense. Yeah, it don't make sense. Okay. Comply with the narrative that they wanted. Lost in the graph within my own garment. Shaped from the wall within with no promise. Speak how I feel for real. I'm just honest. I'm just honest. I said, yeah, comply with the narrative that they wanted. Lost in the graph within my own garment. Shaped from the world within with no promise. Speak how I feel for real. I'm just honest. Baby, just honest. I'm with Cross, hopping down on that stage, yeah. Already know what I say, yo. You in trouble. It's a marathon, no sprint. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Hey, let's go.
Salute everybody. Salute Nanny Pooh for coming in here. Salute to everybody that's coming in here rocking with your boy. We got another one, man. I just want to bring some awareness. This one right here to everybody. Thank you for coming in. Rock King. Salute, King. I see you in the building, King. King, this is coming from out of Gresham, Oregon. This is coming from over on the West Coast, man. I end up pulling this up because I look at the news that's still over there and stuff like that, right? So check this out, y'all. This right here, again, one, mental health. This is a guy that's in his 20s, that's 20-some years old from Georgia, end up moving over there to over there in Oregon, Gresham, Oregon. That's not too far from Portland, right? Like right down the road, like within a 30 minutes, 30 miles, right? So Gresham and all them areas right there, right next to Portland. So at a transit, they got the bus transit, subways, bus transits, thing like that, the transit stations or whatnot, right? So this guy said he was smoking weed, taking other stuff, and then also taking fentanyl. Well, he said that it was a robot that he noticed this guy. Salute Queen, salute Miss BTV. So he found out, check this out. So he thought it was a robot. The guy was. So he jumped on him. Bro, I can't make this up. Start eating the man. Ate off his ear and half his face to the point where his skull was showing. I mean, this is crazy. So we gonna get into this. I just want y'all to see this because this one's crazy. This one right here. This is, hey man, y'all gotta hit this like button. This is a good one right here. Y'all gonna trip off this one.
citizen on a Max platform in Gresham was in court for the first time today.
Share the content,
Chewed off a
please.
man's ear and part of his face.
And that's where we start today here at 4 o'clock. Just about 30 minutes ago, we got some new details about this attack from the Multnomah County District Attorney's Office.
Mike Benner is outside the Justice Center for us. So, Mike, we're finding out that the suspect told police in an interview that he thought the victim was a robot trying to kill him.
Yeah, Brittany, that is Corn Kramer's explanation for this awful, awful attack. Also, he is telling detectives that he was drunk and high at the time of the assault. And really, that's no surprise when you consider the allegations against him.
Please appoint PDC Calhoun.
With a deputy at his side, a visibly detached Corn Kramer faced a judge in a courtroom Wednesday afternoon. The 25-year-old is accused of an attack so horrendous, it's grabbing the attention of state lawmakers.
I was quite frankly in shock.
Ricky Ruiz represents a large portion of Gresham, where early Tuesday morning at a Max stop, Kramer is suspected of assaulting a 78-year-old man. Authorities say Kramer chewed off the man's ear and chewed off some of his flesh to the point his skull was visible.
Very concerning, really worrisome, and quite frankly terrifying. Just being able to see just this around my corner, right by where I live.
The DA's office says Kramer told detectives he thought his victim was a robot trying to kill him. In fact, he thanked officers for separating him from the robot. Kramer also told police he consumed alcohol, cannabis, and fentanyl pills before the attack. He has since pled not guilty to. According to court documents, Kramer told law enforcement that he was recently evicted from a house in the St. John's neighborhood. I spoke to the homeowner who says he did rent a room to Kramer. And he says when Kramer wasn't drinking or smoking marijuana, he was a pleasant, sweet person. But recently, he says, something changed. Kramer started mumbling under his breath and damaging the home. And that's when the homeowner kicked him out. But before that sudden turn of events, Kramer told the homeowner he once attended Oberlin College in Ohio. That school's athletic website lists Kramer as a goalie on the men's soccer team in 2015 and 2016. Years later, Kramer would turn up in the Portland area and eventually a courtroom to face charges for viciously attacking a senior citizen on TriMet property.
Violence in public transportation and just violence in public is just unacceptable. But also I have to acknowledge that folks who are causing this have potentially deep addiction, mental health issues, and we have to address that as well.
Representative Ruiz says he'd like to work with TriMet to make the transit system safer. A TriMet spokesperson tells me they appreciate the gesture, but add that nothing will improve until state and local leaders better address societal issues like housing, addiction, and mental health. In the meantime, we can tell you that Corn Kramer is due back in court tomorrow for what is called a preventative detention hearing. In other words, the DA wants to keep him locked up as court proceedings unfold, and that's because of the violent nature of this crime. Back.
Salute, King. Salute.
Salute, my brother. Salute. Yo, that's crazy, yo.
That's crazy, ain't it, man? This is getting out of control, and that's why I was telling somebody the other day, I've been looking online, I don't know if you noticed, that especially coming out the West Coast now, that they're passing off these fentanyl. The fentanyl is getting stronger, they said, and the meth is getting even stronger. They adding some shit to it. I forgot what it's called. It's something, something all or something. And Uterol or some shit.
Adderall?
No, this start with a E. I'm gonna find it, man, because I was gonna do a story on it. It's almost like the ingredient that's in bath salt, but it's the raw ingredient that they're mixing it now, because it looks like it's giving it that crystal clear, like that glass look. And also they're mixing it in shit, dog. This shit is crazy, man. Just imagine, dude. I want to know what happened in his life, dog. Like, he was okay. He used to play soccer. He went to college, so he left from Georgia, went over there to Oregon, man. I tell everybody, when you go to Oregon, dog, man, it's like the apocalypse over there, bro. Yeah, it's off the chain, bro.
Facts.
And that's one reason why we had to move from over there, man, to Oregon, Washington area.
Oregon, that's Seattle, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why we had moved from over that area, bro. Cause I mean, it was weird, man. I used to drop my son off at school, son and daughter, and you see little boys getting out the car, their parents' car with dresses on, bro. I'm talking about this is in the 6th, 7th grade. Nothing to go to the store and see a whatever you call it with long hair, with then took hormone pills but got a beard and nails and makeup on. Yeah, this shit, some old weird shit you see over there, man. But what you think about this, man? How bad that is, dog? Like he thought he was a robot and damn jumped on him, ate half his ear and half his face till you saw the skull.
Yo, bro. That deep, man, first of all, these motherfuckers need to stop messing with certain drugs.
Yeah.
Certain drugs, certain drugs, they made for you, bro. These niggas smoking crystal meth. They smoking dip, wet. And that shit fuck up their mental.
But you know what, Born, too, back in the days, man, you know that when we went out, you stuck to two drugs, dog. You did not go into a whole bunch of damn
weed or powder.
Yeah, or either liquor or you know what I'm saying, or a tall boy. You know, back in the days, you get some bull, you get a tall boy bull.
Get you some crazy
yeah, or some mad, or even if you know you want to get powder, you can get some. Yeah, or some Cisco.
Banana Red, Cisco.
Or that Cisco. Remember that Cisco?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Liquid that crack. Cisco on a liquid crack. But like you say, dog, drugs ain't for everybody, man. Like this little dude, within that short time, he went down there to Oregon, man. They turned him out, and he was a country bumpkin. He came from Georgia. He thought, oh, I'm gonna go down there. And when they said where he lived at, down in that area close to down, bro, that part right, bro, it ain't nothing to walk outside. No lie, to walk outside and go in your street. And right there, you see you'll see a homeless person then put a tent right up in front of your crib, right on the sidewalk. It's nothing to see that. You might go outside like we couldn't, like I said, the park, we couldn't send our kids to the park because of all of the transits there and all the damn needles. Salute, Mr. Smith.
Yo, my little brother, Mr. Smith.
What's up, boy? What's good, brother?
Yo, say peace, baby.
Man, Born had me laughing.
My little brother, peace, Mr.
Sister, big sister, the queen. What's happening?
That's it.
What's going on?
Yeah, so how you liking your new spot, Born?
It's cool, man. My cat is sleeping in my neck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's sleeping in my neck. Her name is Egypt.
Oh, that's tight. What kind of cat is she? Just
I'm kind of cat, baby.
He's a regular cat.
Regular cat. She look like one of them cats. She like one of them cats from Egypt, though. You know how Nefertiti had them cats?
Oh, like them Sphinx. My mom used to have one of them. Damn, what was those cats called? Yeah, I know what you're talking. Them cats very protective too.
Yeah, she very protective. And she won't let Mrs. BTBTV touch me.
What kind of cat is it?
Yeah.
You know them like them Sphinx cats. Cross. What are those cats?
Your Cross. If I was more decent, bro, I turn my camera on and let you see how she up under my neck. Well, hold on.
Let me see.
Right here.
Man, we can't see with that dark ass screen.
Oh, you don't need to see that.
We don't need to see nothing. I'm not there.
Not at all.
Right. How y'all brothers doing, man?
All right. Did you get a chance, Mr. Smith, to see this right here?
Man, I just got off and got in the shower.
All right. That's all. So we gonna run this back. This mess born up when he saw this, dog. So this is coming out. I'm gonna let you know this is coming out of Gresham, Oregon. The kid that moved from Georgia to Oregon, man, and got turned out somewhere. And then he blamed everything on a robot when he attacked the dude. He said he was a robot. But I'm gonna show you the whole video.
Mauling a senior citizen on a Max platform in Gresham was in court for the first time.
Hit that like button, guys.
Suspect chewed off a man's ear and part of his face.
And that's where we start today here at 4 o'clock. Just about 30 minutes ago, we got some new details about this attack from the Multnomah County District Attorney's Office.
Mike Benner is outside the Justice Center for us. So, Mike, we're finding out that the suspect told police in an interview that he thought the victim was a robot trying to kill him.
Yeah, Brittany, that is Kramer's explanation for this awful attack. Also, he is telling the detective that he was drunk and high at the time of the assault, and really, that's no surprise when you consider the allegations against him.
Please appoint PDC Calhoun.
With a deputy at his side, a visibly detached Corn Kramer faced a judge in a courtroom Wednesday afternoon. The 25-year-old is accused of an attack so horrendous, it's grabbing the attention of state lawmakers.
I was quite frankly in shock.
Ricky Ruiz represents a large portion of Gresham, where early Tuesday morning at a Mac stop, Kramer is suspected of assaulting a 78-year-old man. Authorities say Kramer chewed off the man's ear and chewed off some of his flesh to the point his skull was visible.
Very concerning, really worrisome, and quite frankly, terrifying. Just being able to see just this around my corner, right by where I live.
The DA's office says Kramer told detectives he thought his victim was a robot trying to kill him. In fact, he thanked officers for separating him from the robot. Kramer also told police he consumed alcohol, cannabis, and fentanyl pills before the attack he has since pled not guilty to. According to court documents, Kramer told law enforcement that he was recently evicted from a house in the St. John's neighborhood. I spoke to the homeowner who says he did rent a room to Kramer, and he says when Kramer wasn't drinking or smoking marijuana, he was a pleasant, sweet person. But recently, he says something changed. Kramer started mumbling under his breath and damaging the home, and that's when the homeowner kicked him out. But before that sudden turn of events, Kramer told the homeowner he once attended Oberlin College in Ohio. That school's athletic website lists Kramer as a goalie on the men's soccer team in 2015 and 2016. Years later, Kramer would turn up in the Portland area and eventually a courtroom to face charges for viciously attacking a senior citizen on TriMet property.
Violence in public transportation and just violence in public is just unacceptable. But also I have to acknowledge that folks who are causing this have potentially deep addiction, mental health issues, and we have to address that as well.
Representative Ruiz says he'd like to work with TriMet to make the transit system safer. A TriMet spokesperson tells me they appreciate the gesture, but add that nothing will improve until state and local leaders better address societal issues like housing, addiction, and mental health. In the meantime, we can tell you that Corn Kramer is due back in court tomorrow for what is called a preventative detention hearing. In other words, the DA wants to keep him locked up as court proceedings unfold, and that's because of the violent nature of this crime. Back.
So there you go, Mr. Smith.
So he thought a man was a robot. I mean, fentanyl pills, hell, maybe he did. Did he mix it with alcohol? Shit,
well, you know, I was telling Bourne that's why I was telling you the other day about, they said over there on the West Coast now, they're starting to make it even stronger now. It's starting to move over this way, like the meth, everything, because they're mixing it. It's the main ingredient. I looked it up. It's like one of the main ingredients now they're adding is the main chemical to the bath salt. You know what I'm saying? So they adding that chemical. It started with an E. They're adding that chemical to the rest of the shit now. That shit crazy, dog.
So what? I mean, I know he beat the man. So what did he do to him? Beat him? I mean,
no, he chewed the side of his. He chewed his ear off, and the side of his face to his skull showed.
Okay, I get that part. That's that bath salt and fentanyl, right? But
that was.
If he thought it was a robot, him biting the robot, what was that gonna do? That's all I said.
Shit. I know what you said. That motherfucker. Yeah, I'm like you on that. But at the end of the day,
you gotta think about it. Them motherfuckers been on drugs for a long time. They've been chewing people's face off for years.
Yeah.
It's some drugs, man. Some drugs make people do things they would never do if they were sober.
They never do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like dude even said it. Dude said when he drank, he said he noticed a change. Because that's why I said he started taking them fentanyl. He said he noticed a change in him. He said when he would drink and just smoke, he would be out. But when he stopped, he was a cool guy. He was a nice guy. Like I say, you talking about a 25-year-old man, bro. Like he got turned out quick.
Yeah.
And that Oregon to do that. And out there, them drugs out there, I'm telling you, like you said, Mr. Smith, smoking the green out there on the West Coast, man, everything's strong, dog. Everything. You gonna get the strongest. Ain't nobody smoking nothing regular. You know, they're smoking, bumping, popping them pills, everything is times 10 out there.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that show you how strong it is, though, because if he got hooked that fast, bro, on that fentanyl, that show you how strong it is to get. I mean, goddamn. And you say it was a pill version of the fentanyl?
Well, they didn't say that. He just said he took a bunch of they say he took a bunch of fentanyl pills. That's what they said.
Good. Then any pills with alcohol is bad, let alone fentanyl. Yeah, he might have thought it was a robot. The big probably woke up after that high, didn't even realize what he did.
Yeah, that shit was just 2 days ago, dog. That shit crazy. That's some man. That's some demented shit, like you say, man. The end of the times. But I be telling people, and I be like, for shits and giggles, me and my wife would joke about it, but it's true. Ever get a chance to look up any kind of apocalyptic, any zombie movies, anything, just always see where it's located. It's always located in Washington, and it's always in Oregon, dog. Watch what I tell you. Go to look at any kind of apocalyptic zombie movie. Stars out in Seattle, always in Seattle, or either in Portland, Oregon, dog. That shit weird. It's weird because it's almost like that crash spot or the test spot. I'm telling you out there, man, one of us couldn't understand like the regular shit out here do out towards this way because, like I said, everything's strong, man. And that's like Born said to me, it's crazy. Like you said, first of all, you thought it was a robot, but you ate the side of his ear and the side of his face to his skull was showing. I bet you everybody was sitting there like, dog, how do you, huh?
Didn't he have a prior attack, they said, before that?
Big Rez.
Before the old man, he attacked someone else before that?
No, he started tearing up. I'm going to play it back because I got people coming. But no, what he did was he started tearing up the house. Dude said he used to live with him. He started tearing up the house, so he had to put him out. So they've been up putting his ass out because he was wilding out. You know what I'm saying then? So let's play this back. Big Rez, I'm going to show you this, man. I don't know if you've seen this. This is coming out of Gresham, Oregon. This happened a couple of days ago, man, which is unheard of. But this was showing you this is what's about to start happening, man. Like Bourne said, these folks is taking these pills, these bootleg pills, and they chemically unbalanced. You know, Maki, salute, Maki. Yeah, salute to everybody coming in, man. I'm about to play it right here. Maki, you tell me what you think, too, with Big Rez.
Mauling a senior citizen on a Max platform in Gresham was in court for the first.
Share this content, guys.
Chewed off a man's ear and part of his face.
And that's where we start today here at 4 o'clock. Just about 30 minutes ago, we got some new details about this attack from the Multnomah County District Attorney's Office.
Mike Benner is outside the Justice Center for us. So, Mike, we're finding out that the suspect told police in an interview that he thought the victim was a robot trying to kill him.
Yeah, Brittany, that is Corn Kramer's explanation for this awful, awful attack. Also, he is telling detectives that he was drunk and high at the time of the assault. And really, that's no surprise when you consider the allegations against him.
Please appoint PDC Calhoun.
With a deputy at his side, a visibly detached Corn Kramer faced a judge in a courtroom Wednesday afternoon. The 25-year-old is accused of an attack so horrendous, it's grabbing the attention of state lawmakers.
I was quite frankly in shock.
Ricky Ruiz represents a large portion of Gresham, where early Tuesday morning at a Max stop, Kramer is suspected of assaulting a 78-year-old man. Authorities say Kramer chewed off the man's ear and chewed off some of his flesh to the point his skull was visible.
Very concerning, really worrisome, and quite frankly, terrifying. Just being able to see just this around my corner, right by where I live.
The DA's office says Kramer told detectives his victim was a robot trying to kill him. In fact, he thanked officers for separating him from the robot. Kramer also told police he consumed alcohol, cannabis, and fentanyl pills before the attack. He has since pled not guilty to. According to court documents, Kramer told law enforcement that he was recently evicted from a house in the St. John's neighborhood. I spoke to the homeowner, who says he did rent a room to Kramer. And he says when Kramer wasn't drinking or smoking marijuana, he was a pleasant, sweet person. But recently, he says something changed. Kramer started mumbling under his breath and damaging the home. And that's when the homeowner kicked him out. But before that sudden turn of events, Kramer told the homeowner he once attended Oberlin College in Ohio. That school's athletic website lists Kramer as a goalie on the men's soccer team in 2015 and 2016. Years later, Kramer would turn up in the Portland area and eventually a courtroom to face charges for viciously attacking a senior citizen on TriMet property.
Violence in public transportation and just violence in public is just unacceptable. But also I have to acknowledge that folks who are causing this have potentially deep addiction, mental health issues, and we have to address that as well.
Representative Ruiz says he'd like to work with TriMet to make the transit system safer. A TriMet spokesperson tells me they appreciate the gesture, but add that nothing will improve until state and local leaders better address societal issues like housing, addiction, and mental health. In the meantime, we can tell you that Corn Kramer is due back in court tomorrow for what is called a preventative detention hearing. In other words, the DA wants to keep him locked up as court proceedings unfold, and that's because of the violent nature of this crime. Back.
So there you go, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, how he to it this time, man. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking. I'm just tripping on you. You ain't finna kill a robot by chewing it.
Right.
I mean, I can't get over that point like that.
Yo, Cross. You
Yeah.
Black Widow on a cat?
No, we don't. We got 2 dogs. Yep, no, we got 2 dogs.
She keep jumping in the bed.
I got a cat.
Yeah, Mike said, nah, that's wild.
Yeah,
That is wild though.
She keep jumping in the bed with us, bro.
That's funny. She mad.
Yeah, and then when she come in the bed, she come lay on my chest and roll her eyes, Mrs. BTV.
I don't let them jump on me. You talking about me, white girl. You acting more whitish than me right now, mother.
Man, that's a kitten, bro. That's a kitten.
Let the cat jump all on your chest and all that. Nah. Me and my cat got a hands-off policy. You don't.
You got a hands-off. What you say?
But you let your dog lick in your mouth, don't you, Stone?
Man, look.
Damn.
I don't even like
the dog lick in the mouth.
I don't have
a dog lick in the mouth.
Hey, look here, man. Just because you like German Shepherds. See, look, I owe you a good roast, too. See, don't get... Look, Cross.
Wait a minute. Let's go back to the zombie. What about y'all done got the roast? I'm talking about this dude and ate a half of a man's face off.
Bro, they've been doing that for years, bro. You know that, bro. Remember when motherfuckers getting off that bath salt and eating people and killing them, eating their fucking flesh?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I know that, but now because this fentanyl is crazy, now they adding this shit in the damn and they adding that main ingredient, dog. That's what I'm saying. But okay, so let's look at it from this point of view too. Do you think that the transit should have had more people there? Like, I'm trying to figure out how do a person grab a person and start eating a motherfucker. Like, that's where I'm kind of stuck. I mean, I understand the robot thing, but dog, like in broad daylight, he didn't do this at night. He did this in broad daylight. He ate the man's face while everybody was waiting to get on the damn transit.
Yeah, I don't get that
Like,
part either. I'm gonna lie. I mean, but
but
you got to think
I
about it.
wanted
This city
go
full of
ahead.
junk. I mean, that don't make it right. Oregon, Seattle, Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's that place in Virginia? Huntington, Virginia, or something like that.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part,
West
West
Virginia,
Virginia.
yeah, definitely West
West
Virginia.
Virginia off the hook.
Yeah,
They look like
yeah, it's
zombies
off
in
the
West
hook.
Virginia, bro. And they got
Yeah,
Confederate flags
And,
flying around there.
yeah, but
and it's a lot of incest too over there too.
Ancestors,
In West
Confederate
Virginia.
flags, first cousins
Yep.
and brothers, shit like that.
yeah, Cross. But I ain't
So
gonna lie.
I'm
really
gonna show y'all this. Well, the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm gonna get into segue into this transit not happening now. Now, this is the why I'm gonna show y'all this video. This video is included in what they're saying is they need the reason why it grabs the government's attention or grabs the state attention because they're saying that this outbreak is getting so bad that now people are getting attacked on the transit. Now, when I show y'all this is where y'all gonna really get to talking. I mean, y'all ready for this one? So this also happened 2 weeks prior. So they included it in this video, and then I'm gonna show that actual video, which is gonna blow y'all mind. This is included with a 3-year-old. This was I think a week and a half before then, and then this followed right after that. And they're saying that this is out of control at this transit thing, or just transits in general. So let's watch this.
Suspect is 25-year-old Corn Kramer,
hit that like button,
County
guys.
Jail on an assault charge under the name El Baker because that is the name he gave authorities when he was arrested Tuesday morning. Regardless, news of this attack just shakes you at your core. The details are simply disturbing, and I can tell you that everyone we spoke to today thought so as well. Tuesday morning at the Cleveland Avenue Max stop in Gresham, a security guard patrols the platform just hours after an attack that's left riders in shock.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's weird what the world coming to. I mean, people do bizarre things.
Bizarre is one way to describe what happened here. Horrendous is another. Police say around 2:50 in the morning, they responded to reports of a man assaulting another man. Officers arrived to find the suspect on top of his victim, a 78-year-old man from Hillsborough. Investigators say the suspect had chewed off the victim's ear and chewed off some of his flesh to the point his skull was visible.
That was here? I don't think I'm gonna be coming here anymore. That's kind
of pretty bloody, not something our officers see every day.
Jerem Swayze of the Gresham Police Department says officers quickly apprehended the suspect, identified as 25-year-old Corn Kramer. Police
share the content, guys.
From Georgia.
Investigators are looking into whether drugs played a factor into the suspect's actions, but we're not sure at this time.
What we do know is that Tuesday morning's attack comes less than a week after a woman pushed a 3-year-old girl onto the Max tracks at the Gateway Transit Center.
What people do is it's ridiculous. I mean, it's a shame that our city becoming what it is.
The suspect in last week's assault and the suspect in Tuesday's attack are both off the streets. For that, TriMet riders are grateful, but they're still in disbelief.
I mean, who would do such thing? We're human beings. I mean, I can't imagine people doing this kind of stuff, but it's a shame. That's all I can say.
It's worth mentioning the victim is reportedly in stable condition and should be okay. That, of course, is good news. In the meantime, we did reach out to TriMet for an interview. They told us nobody was available to go on camera, but they did release a statement saying that they value the safety of employees and riders above all, adding that the Max Blue Line was not running at the time of this attack, and it's unclear if the victim and suspect were even using the transit system.
So y'all see how they played that, but did y'all see the little 3-year-old girl?
Yeah, that what got me, man. It just pushed out of nowhere, man. Slung the little baby. I mean, I don't get it, man. They're different. The dude that's doing the interview on the news channel look like he hiding them. This is a city
Yeah,
full of.
he probably is. More than likely.
He probably got that. He probably
More than
swallowed some
likely
of that
he
bad
hot.
salt. Swallowed some of that
Yep.
bad salt.
So y'all saw, which is crazy. Y'all saw that you saw. Yeah, he wanted to taste of what he say. He wanted to taste of blood. Shit, really real. They put this shit all over the movies. They showing you right in. Yeah, they showing you right in your face. Now with the 3-year-old. Now I'm gonna show y'all because I know this is where it gets touchy. But I'm gonna show y'all what happened just last week there. That was just this happened on Tuesday, but it was just last week that this happened the week before.
Federal authorities are identifying the suspect as 25-year-old Corn Kramer, although he was booked into the Multnomah County Jail on an assault charge.
Hold on, that ain't the one. My apologies.
You good, bro? Cross your heart and hope to die. Stick
Yes,
and be
sir.
with
Thank
God.
you. All right, there it is. All right, y'all check this out.
Authorities are identifying the suspect as 25-year-old Corn Kramer, although he
Wait
was
a minute.
booked into Multnomah.
The wrong one,
That
bro.
definitely
The wrong
ain't.
one.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, we're gonna have to just go ahead and build so I can put it back up. Okay, there we go. I got it. We getting it. Yeah, but man, that's crazy. Like I said again, eating a damn person flesh. And then you can see, I'm just like, damn, see the skull, you ate his ear all the way till you see. And why he let him sit there and do that? Why he didn't fight back?
78 years old against a 25-year-old kid.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting, man. Yeah, he was. Damn. Yeah, he ain't shit. Damn, that shit's sickening.
Imagine how high you have to be, bro, to forcefully bite somebody all the way to the skull. That means you biting.
Mike Tyson did it.
But he kept biting though. Boy, he bit the side, he bit his ear. The man kept chewing. The man was eating it. Like he had to consume it. And it wasn't like he was chewing and spitting. He ate the man's side of his face. Like it's crazy. He ain't spit the shit like, oh my God. Like, I mean, damn, did he not realize, like, damn, I'm eating this motherfucker, this raw somebody's face?
I don't think he did. You say it's fentanyl mixed with bath salt or the main ingredient, bath salt. Yeah. Shit, if they was eating each other just off bath salt and you add fentanyl to it, hell, I believe he did see a robot. I'm just confused on what biting a robot was gonna do. Shit. That's the only thing I'm confused on. Goddamn. I mean, I work with robots in my job. Shit, nigga.
Yeah. Say you ain't biting that motherfucker. Maybe he felt like he had to bite hard because he was a robot. Oh man, he could have. Man.
Yeah.
All right, I got it now, y'all. This is crazy, dog. This is crazy. But here's the one from the last week before.
Edge. The video clip runs.
Share the content, guys.
We'll unpause it here and play it in slow motion so you can see what happens next. Someone, apparently a stranger in a red cap, gets up from a bench and then shoves the child onto the Max train tracks. It's difficult to watch. The girl's mother is left in shock on the platform. We want to let you know her daughter was quickly pulled up to safety. The district attorney's office calls the attack at the Gateway Transit Center Wednesday night unprovoked. They identified the suspect as 32-year-old Brianna Lace Workman. She's been arrested and charged with assault, attempted assault, and reckless endangerment among charges. And according to court documents, the child's mother, quote, reported that neither she nor the 3-year-old had any interaction with the suspect prior to the attack, end quote. And a witness observed Workman shove the young girl onto the Max train tracks without provocation. Remarkably, it appears the girl suffered only minor injuries, a headache, and a mark on her forehead. Documents also state after shoving the child, the suspect sat back down on the bench. The DA is requesting she be held without bail.
And Daisy joins us now. Daisy, I mean, your heart just goes out to that little girl and her mom. What else do we know about the suspect here?
Well, David, a search of Oregon court records reveals a woman with the same name has a history of felony convictions. They include drug possession, assault, and unlawful use of a weapon. The most recent conviction just last year. Workman is due back in court January 9th. David?
Daisy Caballero there.
There y'all go.
Yo, bruh. Bruh. That bitch in her ass whooped and stomped out of foreign contracts. Real talk, bro.
See what I'm saying? And that's why they're saying that the government, they're saying the state is because this just happened this is just Tuesday that the guy ate the thing off. This just happened the week before then. That little girl could have died, man. Could have got shocked on that rail. She could have grabbed the rail.
Bro, I'm like King, bro. I would have saved my daughter. And you got the nerve to sit back down, bro. She would have got stumped until she couldn't have got stumped no more and got thrown off that motherfucker. I mean, my bad. Got thrown off that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, then you sit back down like you didn't do it. I can see if you can win. I can live with myself, man. Come on, man. So I don't get it, man. Let somebody touch my child, man, or do some things like that, man. It's no law, no man-made law that can hurt me at a point like that. Just threw my child over, man. What if a train was coming?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how high you is. I don't care what drug you on. You can be on the worst. I don't care if you the one thinking in the right mind. I'm gonna beat you into the right mind.
Facts.
Come on, man. Just threw the little.
Mr. Smith.
She flew like a rag doll.
Mr. Smith is snapping.
Mr. Smith, I agree with your West Coast ass.
Oh man, here you go.
Midwest. My bad, Midwest. I agree with your Midwest ass.
You know you want to be from the South. You need to quit changing the topic, boy. We're hot side later.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you.
I'm just saying.
So my thing is, Born, that's crazy. They didn't even know this woman, had no interaction with this woman. Same thing with that 70-year-old. The same way that we feel about that kid. Think about that's somebody's daddy, granddaddy. Like, nigga, like you ate half their face off. This is just Tuesday, and then the week before then, this woman just blatantly pushed the little girl. Just man, wow, man,
Bro,
imagine little girl.
Bro, I would have killed that bitch as my daughter, bro.
Man,
I put on my kids, bro. I would have murdered her, bro. I went to jail. I would have murdered that bitch. I would have murdered that train track, bro. That train station.
Cross the killer. She sat back down. That would kill me.
Yeah.
She's gonna oh man.
Well, that's when I saw it. I'm like, damn, what is it? Because you got to ask yourself. When I saw it, I said, okay, dude ate the face. I get it. I'm like you, I get it. But then it was like they needed a state, almost like they needed an emergency to get on these people and get these get these workers down there, man. Ain't like when they try to make an excuse and said, well, it wasn't open. Bro, that don't make no difference, dog. That's y'all job. I thought y'all don't just like, y'all not down there with just because it's closed or something, man. Like, I don't even see why that old man, see, they lying. That old man wouldn't have been down there, man. What he walking down there for, man? They didn't say he was a homeless person, dog. This man jumped on them, and this dude wasn't homeless. This dude played soccer. And then you got this little baby, man. That's when I saw it. I was like, whoa.
Well, they need to fire them. They must don't have no good system, because down here, if you ride the bus or get on the train, bro, you can't breathe without the police walking by you on that mud, because there's so much that happened back in the day. You can't even get like the elders. They take care of them. They helping them on the train. They helping them out.
But you know what, Mr. Smith? You said something the other day. You said that's what we get when we talk about defunding. That's what we get. It started there. People fail to realize it started in Oregon. That's where
Hey,
it all started.
if you take my money, let's say, because they ain't like the police was getting real money anyway. Now they making what, 20, 30,000 a year. You think I'm finna rush and the dude in there eating somebody? Shit, they don't pay me enough.
Right.
Nah, that ain't
That's
funny,
real.
but
No, but that's reality. Yeah, that's reality though. You know what I'm saying? It's like not especially when you put in a situation where the law is against you. You see what I'm saying? Like you're gonna be scrutinized. Like I said, what if he had a shot the man? They would have been like, oh, he had mental health and he did dog. He's eating a person, bro. Like he eating somebody. Like, come on, bro. Like, and then like I said, that woman that did that, and then she's got how is she? And this is where again, where like you said, defunding, where they're not gonna hold nobody in jail. This woman got multiple felonies of aggravated assault. Man, she's a walking time bomb. Like, what did that little girl like?
Charges. And
like,
drug charges.
Yeah, like now, it ain't just drug charges.
I said, and drug charges.
Yeah. You can have a serious crime right now, and sometimes you ain't got to get bonded out. I forgot what they call it here, man. I mean, if you got charges, you ain't eligible for it. I ain't talking about the pre-trial release or the pre-release or nothing like that. It's something where you ain't even got to get a bond because they took it away from it because the bonds are not getting no money like that. Like they went down to 3%. You remember it used to be 10%. Now they went to 5. Now they went to 3. You did what I'm saying? So we got to be careful what we ask for. I mean, I ain't saying we was wrong on what we did. It's how we did it. If we were gonna do that, we should have put the right police. Then every black person want to say do this and do that, but you don't go out and vote. You don't go out and vote them people in that would make a change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you telling some big facts. That's some big facts right there.
How can you expect some when you don't even go take the time to vote, but you pressing the people that been in power forever, telling them how to handle their business, but they like, okay, you was okay with it 4 years ago. Y'all was okay with it 20 years ago. Now we done shot a few brothers. We been shooting brothers.
Yep.
This ain't nothing that just started because they done made cameras now. Yeah, they had the whole Selma thing on TV. How many police killings they had back in the 60s that was on TV and it was justified?
Yep.
You know?
Yep. And then that's the sad part about it. And like you say, instead of we got to vote and we got to start using our mental control to control them, because other than that, like you say, we just beating a dead horse. Because if I'm doing something that the old saying, if it is broke, don't try to fix it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way they looking at it. Like, why y'all coming over here now wanting this? And then you turn around, like I said the other day, yesterday, and those people in the Detroit area, when they defunded the police, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when they say defund, but then they end up whooping their ass, that's a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? Versus when you sit back and you look at stuff like this, it's like, bro, like this is what the result is going to be at the end of the day. And no matter how much you try to paint this picture, this is what's happening. And people don't realize, we know that when it comes to, everybody knows when it comes to the drugs and the powerful drugs, it comes out the West. So eventually it's going to migrate across, and it's going to mass breed across. It's always start like that. And it starts in these small little towns, and boom, next thing you know, everybody doing it.
Yeah, man. It spread like wildfire, man. And all they do when they go to different states, it just get better and better because somebody else, well, what if I put this with it? Or what if I put that with it?
Yep.
It goes to the next state. It just gets powerful. I mean, I don't know.
Like we talked about that, like just like when we talked about that crocodile, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you know, it can't be the shit that you just can't just automatically come up with a logic. Yeah, gas and lighter fluid will make the drug so much better. Like, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna sit there and measure how much lighter fluid and gas that I need in my vein so I don't OD. Like, what? Just
The
like
normal
this right here, you know. So yeah, we gonna play this one back because I know this. Go ahead before I play it back. Go ahead.
I was saying what you were saying. A normal person ain't finna think to inhale no lighter fluid and no gasoline. And, I mean, the paint thinner, yeah, they've been doing that. But, I mean, who thinks a lighter fluid? Somebody showed them. Somebody that's, I mean, you know, it
But what
always
I'm
starts
saying
at.
is, think about this, Mr. Smith. Think about this, Mr. Smith. Like you said, they might have held the paint thinner, but I don't know no nigga that's gonna take the paint thinner and inject it in their skin. Like I just don't. Like I don't.
What you said yesterday, man, we got stuff to do. Even the dope fiends had stuff to do. Even the people that was sniffing the paint, the heroin addicts. Now, these drugs they're doing, you can't do nothing. Go do that crocodile. Yeah, you're gonna lose some legs. You ain't gonna walk all the way. Your leg gonna fall off. It's cold, but that's for real. I'm laughing and like with this bath
But
salt,
it's
man.
real.
Yeah, any drug that make another human being want to eat somebody and then they wake up and don't know they did it. Come on, we in, to me, I feel like we're in the end days. Until we all get right and get better. We can't just keep talking. We got to get in the field, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah, but that's what happens. And like again, salute to Mr. Smith, man. Me and him working on something that we doing right now for the school here in Alabama, man. We're gonna do this thing. This testing is coming up. So I'm working with the school right now where we're gonna start pushing and giving these kids and something to look forward to, creating these logos so these kids can have competition and learning. You know, that's what it is. It's all getting ready for the test, the adept test. So, and it's going to be able to push them to want to learn because we're creating groups. It's like 10 groups that the school is talking about creating, and they're going to want the Plug podcast and the people that help me back it. So, you know, salute to them too, because I know there's people there in the school that listen to my stuff. So salute to y'all, and I appreciate y'all and trusted in me, you know, to do this right here, man, because it's a privilege and an honor from a school that I went to. So I just want to say again, salute to Austin High School, salute to Austin Middle School, salute to Austin Junior High School. Yeah, we got some big things in the making. So salute to y'all. So yeah, let me we're gonna run this back and let's go ahead and watch this. And this one is about the little girl.
Daisy, appreciate your reporting tonight.
A 3-year-old near the platform's edge.
Hit that like button and share it,
Seconds.
guys.
We'll unpause it here and play it in slow motion so you can see what happens next. Someone, apparently a stranger in a red cap, gets up from a bench and then shoves the child onto the MAX train tracks. It's difficult to watch. The girl's mother is left in shock on the platform. We want to let you know her daughter was quickly pulled up to safety. The district attorney's office calls the attack at the Gateway Transit Center Wednesday night unprovoked. They identified the suspect as 32-year-old Brianna Lace Workman. She's been arrested and charged with assault, attempted assault, and reckless endangerment, among other charges. And according to court documents, the child's mother, quote, reported that neither she nor the 3-year-old had any interaction with the suspect prior to the attack, end quote. And a witness observed Workman shove the young girl onto the MAX train tracks without provocation. Remarkably, it appears the girl suffered only minor injuries, a headache, and a mark on her forehead. Documents also state after shoving the child, the suspect sat back down on the bench. The DA is requesting she be held without bail.
And Daisy joins us now. Daisy, I mean, your heart just goes out to that little girl and her mom. What else do we know about the suspect here?
Well, David, a search of Oregon court records reveals a woman with the same name has a history of felony convictions. They include drug possession, assault, and unlawful use of a weapon. The most recent conviction just last year. Workman is due back in court January 9th. David?
Daisy Caballero there. Daisy, appreciate your reporting tonight.
There you go, Mr. Smith.
I'm just shocked that nobody else with her butt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
dude. Then nobody choke her, throw her to the ground. I mean, DDT her, you know, I mean, rock bottom
Right.
or something, you know. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Something.
It
Slang her. See if they can see if they can slang her as far as they can out there in the middle of the damn tracks.
I really believe God gives certain passes in life where you get a free pass to beat the heck out of somebody, and you can go home and go to sleep good, just like them guys did in Detroit. That's a reason right there. You done slung this baby, man. Did you see how far that baby went and how far the drop was? Now that drop is something that we grown. That's a little kid, man. And like you said, what if she would have touched something?
She could have busted her head wide or split her head. That's why I said only had a marks. God, you're right. God saves people too, because he saved that baby. That baby could have busted her face. She could have broke her nose. She a little kid. Man, all types of stuff, man.
Man, allegedly.
And then sat down.
Then nobody hit her, man. I mean, that what kills me too, man. I mean, I'm gonna have to look at this video again when I get out this live. I mean, it's one thing to do something to old people. Okay, the 78-year-old guy, that's gruesome. It's bad. But goddamn, he's 78. But a 3-year-old, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So let's watch this. The other one where we got. Salute to everybody
Citizen
coming
on a Max
in.
platform in Gresham was in court for the
Share the content, please.
chewed off a man's ear and part of his face.
And that's where we start today here at 4 o'clock. Just about 30 minutes ago, we got some new details about this attack from the Multnomah County District Attorney's Office.
Mike Benner is outside the Justice Center for us. So, Mike, we're finding out that the suspect told police in an interview that he thought the victim was a robot trying to kill him.
Yeah, Brittany, that is Corn Kramer's explanation for this awful, awful attack. Also, he is telling detectives that he was drunk and high at the time of the assault. And really, that's no surprise when you consider the allegations against him.
Please appoint PDC Calhoun.
With a deputy at his side, a visibly detached Corn Kramer faced a judge in a courtroom Wednesday afternoon. The 25-year-old is accused of an attack so horrendous, it's grabbing the attention of state lawmakers.
I was quite frankly in shock.
Ricky Ruiz represents a large portion of Gresham, where early Tuesday morning at a Max stop, Kramer is suspected of assaulting a 78-year-old man. Authorities say Kramer chewed off the man's ear and chewed off some of his flesh to the point his skull was visible.
Very concerning, really worrisome, and quite frankly, terrifying. Just being able to see just this around my corner, right by where I live.
The DA's office says Kramer told detectives he thought his victim was a robot trying to kill him. In fact, he thanked officers for separating him from the robot. Kramer also told police he consumed alcohol, cannabis, and fentanyl pills before the attack he has since pled not guilty to. According to court documents, Kramer told law enforcement that he was recently evicted from a house in the St. John's neighborhood. I spoke to the homeowner who says he did rent a room to Kramer, and he says when Kramer wasn't drinking or smoking marijuana, he was a pleasant, sweet person. But recently, he says something changed. Kramer started mumbling under his breath and damaging the home, and that's when the homeowner kicked him out. But before that sudden turn of events, Kramer told the homeowner he once attended Oberlin College in Ohio. That school's athletic website lists Kramer as a goalie on the men's soccer team in 2015 and 2016. Years later, Kramer would turn up in the Portland area and eventually a courtroom to face charges for viciously attacking a senior citizen on TriMet property.
Violence in public transportation and just violence in public is just unacceptable. But also I have to acknowledge that folks who are causing this really deep addiction, mental health issues, and we have
share this content, guys.
Representative Ruiz says he'd like to work with TriMet to make the transit system safer. A TriMet spokesperson tells me they appreciate the gesture, but add that nothing will improve until state and local leaders better address societal issues like housing, addiction, and mental health. In the meantime, we can tell you that Corn Kramer is due back in court tomorrow for what is called a preventative detention hearing. In other words, the DA wants to keep him locked up as court proceedings unfold, and that's because of the violent nature of this crime.
So, Mr. Smith, did you hear that? They said they're not going to do nothing about it. One is because it got to go through law. So they're not really trying to even have the transits or... Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I was thinking of? I don't know if it's Oregon. I don't know if it's Oregon or Washington. It might be both of the states, but it's one of them I know for sure. Ain't that stuff legal up there now? I'm talking about crystal meth, heroin, all that.
Yeah. Well, in Oregon, if you get pulled over, it's more of a citation. It's not like if you have personal on you, if you got meth, especially green, well, you know, green is legal there. You got bags of yay. If you could, you got heroin, whatever, you know, black tar, whatever, because that's mostly a lot of that is out there, black tar. So all that stuff, dog. You in Oregon. That's in Oregon. You're absolutely right. Yeah. They passed that law. They passed that law last year.
Came with the defunding. Now we getting
a lot of people don't know that the governor of Washington, just like of Washington, right? He was actually, I can't say it on here, but he likes this. You know. So he got caught up, messing with an intern. The little guy was still in high school at the time.
Oh yeah, I know the whole story. You ain't got to say it.
Yeah. All right. So that's why. Right. So that's why people don't know, man. That's how wild. That's why I left, man. That's why I told my family, nah, we got to get down to the Bible Belt. We got to get. I'm not used to that, dog. The shit that I used to see, man, bro. I could, you know me. I can't wrap my mind right. I understand free and being open. Bro, I need some restrictions, dog. You can't just be like walking around me like that. And then if you say something, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? They look at you. Man, I know there's certain places, bro, no lie. You go up in there and if you were to play church music in some of them restaurants, dog, they'll tell you to leave. They don't play that, dog. You're not coming in here with that. You're not coming in with no church music. I don't bring that in here.
That's why certain places we shouldn't go. Certain places we shouldn't move to. I know the black population in Oregon ain't that high.
No, it's there, but it's there though. It's there. They're there, but it's spread. Yeah, it's spread like they have them in different areas that spread out. Like in Washington, it's deep in Washington because you got to understand, like again, the drug epidemic. So therefore, you talking about pimping. You talking about a lot of stuff is going on out there because it's right by the water. Mm-hmm.
I got a cousin in what is it, Tacoma?
Yo, yeah, Tacoma. Yeah, shout out Tacoma, dog.
Yeah, in Tacoma. That fool love it up there. Ain't there? He say he don't never want to come back to Dallas.
Because he probably getting it out there.
Yeah, I love that rain though, man. They have out there, man. I love
that. But not when you have to live in it, dog. You talking about every winter, dog. Imagine every winter it rains. It rains when you get there. It like in the morning. Imagine waking up at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, whatever time you gotta go to work. You get up in the morning. It's dark outside. It's raining. You get to work. It's dark outside. You come home. It's dark outside. It's raining. It's cold. It's always raining, dog. Like that's their winters. And then they might hit you with a snow might hit and everything will ice up. So then you got rain. Yeah. Black Widow tell you rain horrible, dog. It messes up. Like
so, like my cousin, he say he love it, and I know you gotta think about it. You know how I go to sleep at night because I can't just fall asleep. I put that rain and thundering noise on at night.
No, there
Like,
ain't nothing wrong with that. But
yeah,
when you, it's one thing you can be able to dream it, but when you living in it, dog, it's like
that ain't what I
everything's
mean.
wet. Everything wet, soggy. It's just. I mean, and they even tell you in the winter get to put natural light bulbs in your house. You know what I'm saying? Those natural lights put throughout your house because you're gonna lack. That's why I say you start like what's the vitamin D or the vitamin E. You start lacking that, so they tell you put natural bulbs in your house throughout the winter. They tell you that when you get there.
Because there ain't too much sun coming out.
Right. It's always the during winter time. It's gas at all time, bro. It's all you're never gonna. It ain't. You know, like summer there, it'll be like, hey, sometimes it might warm or something. You know, not none of that. No, it ain't gonna be none of that.
Right now,
It's
I'm
gonna
sitting
rain.
outside.
It
It's about to
might
give
be
me something.
degrees. It's gonna rain at 30 degrees. Yeah, see that's why I love the South, dog. See, here's a little bit cold tonight, but we must be getting a warm front coming through here. That's why I can't wait. But yeah, Mr. Smith, this is crazy, dog. You know, and I be trying to tell people like this, the stuff out there. This was one of the reasons what made me want to leave, bro, because it's this type of stuff right here. You see what I'm saying? It's just,
I ain't gonna lie,
I mean,
it's still an honor amongst thieves because I don't think a drug like that. I ain't saying it ain't here. I ain't saying it ain't in the South.
So like I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Look, I'm gonna show you that this is what they say. Like when you come in there, you can barely see it. So when you come in there, they tell you. Let's see if we can pull it up. Hold on. See, this is the sign when you come straight into Portland. That's the sign. When you come into Portland, right there, that's the sign coming into Portland. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, is no, bro, is not what you like. I tell people, hey, that's the sign. That's they saying when they come in there, dog. They'll tell you, man, don't forget, keep Portland weird. And you're like, what do you mean? And then you start living there. But when you come into Portland, that is posted right up under the thing. Keep Portland weird. Now you tell me you would love to go out that way. You don't want to go out that way, dog.
I would go to Washington. No, Washington, where it rain. Not Portland,
I'm
Oregon.
talking about. Yeah, I'm just telling you because you got to remember in Washington. Now in Washington, people fail to realize the most serial killers come out of Washington.
They all come
people
out the
fail to realize. Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I'm trying to, man, look here, dog. I live, and them people are out there like that. That's why.
Yeah.
You got to remember, Bundy came from there. The Riverside, man, all them people came from over there, dog. That place, hey, man, I'm telling you, dog. I lived there. I liked it because I was able to, you know me, I'm a likable person, so I knew a lot of people. But after a while, it just the raising your kids and in the atmosphere like that, man, it ain't conducive, dog, because you not knowing they on something different out there, man. The kids stay depressed because the parents out there, they on the extra drugs. Just imagine if you know what I'm saying. I hate the females out here. The females was dating a dude like that. Man, I couldn't imagine. They lucky they ain't get their face ate. Or what if he had went down and ate the box and ate the woman alive? That would be nasty.
Man, but you gotta realize how hard and how long he had to chew to get that far to the store. Before somebody came but look, I probably wouldn't have touched him either. I probably would have hit him with a stick from a distance. Hey, man.
So do you think? Just imagine. Do you think it looked like that? Like that? like that foot? Like that? Like that foot from yesterday?
I know exactly what you said. I
Or
don't know
like
which
that,
one. You
like that
stain my
dude.
brain with that force. That
That
squeeze.
that juice dog. If that OJ came out, that Thrasher. That shit
That's
nasty,
trash.
dog. Yeah,
Man, what if
man.
that
So
touch
yeah,
your skin?
huh?
What if that touch your skin? A regular person's skin.
I don't know,
I,
dog. I'm just what I'm wondering about. If you was in the bed and you was laying on your sheets, do you have to wash them every day because they got stains on them?
man,
What you
Cross,
think?
I'm gonna tell you, you probably don't even use no sheets. What you gonna use sheets for and you looking like that?
So like that one dude. So remember when that one dude was crippled and bent up? So my thing
Man,
was,
put that
do
to
you?
the camera.
But okay. So what about that one where we showed the arm with the bone showing? Do you think he could have just put? Listen. Do you think he could have just put cocoa butter on it?
I'm gonna tell you, best he could have did is take a bath in apple cider vinegar and try to get the little bacteria that probably would have came out just a little bit. Ain't no saving that.
But if you went and got that cocoa butter like from Family Dollar, that dark cocoa butter, not like the shit that be in the white bottle, that dark, the big one.
Oh, I was
If he
about to
had,
say, don't be high-fiving on my cocoa butter. I got the white bottle. I
nah,
know
that
you
ain't the
talking
real.
about that.
You got
You talking
that
about?
goddamn cream. Yeah, that ain't the
I
same,
got
nigga.
the
I ain't
green.
talking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, I got
yeah.
that rough stuff too. Nah. I got the rough stuff too, man. Look,
You talking about you
you
got the
never get
dark
cocoa.
gold, that dark
Nah,
yellow kind.
that's the cheap guck. That's the
Yeah,
Family
that's the
Dollar.
best one. Man, that's the best
That
one
ain't
to
the
get,
best
dog.
one.
Man, I'm
Man,
trying to
I'm
tell you,
saying,
bro.
best one is the oil, like your granny used to do you when you was a kid before you go to church.
No, man, no.
Yeah,
That's the
man.
coke. You got to get that cheap. I'm talking about the cheap one where it's like almost like the top part. You remember the top part used to crust up real thick? That kind. You need that kind right there. Almost turn back into like a blob. I like that kind. That's the best kind to have.
Hey, boy, we showing our blackness right now. We know
I
the
know.
color of the bottles.
Ain't that some? You know what I'm talking about. Everybody know the big tall one, the clear one with the brown letters on it. Boy, that's the bomb.
Man, I'm gonna tell you though, that thick one though, that's a bad mother. That's a bad mama jammer, man.
Yeah.
That thick
Or like the shea butter that you get there from the
shea butter
Africans.
the best, really, to me.
Yeah. I'm talking about the one that you get in the blocks.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the best one. How we get, man, look,
I don't
that
even
ain't
know
gonna
how
work.
the hell we get on damn lotion
We talking
and
about the
shea
lyrics, we
butter.
talking about cocoa butter gonna
Oh
work
yeah,
on
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. If you would, I think cocoa butter will work. Cocoa butter and a bunch of gauze and to wrap it up and let it heal from the inside out.
I'm gonna tell you, Cross. I don't care how much money they would have paid me in that field. I ain't touching.
So you mean to tell me you wouldn't lift it if your homeboy was laying there on the couch and he was stiff and he was like, bruh.
You the
But I'm
walking
saying,
dead. You
but
got
what if he
bit.
say, hey, bro? What if he say, hey, bro? Do me a favor, just put me over. You can get ready to leave, but pick me up and put me on the couch because I can't see the TV.
I don't need nothing squeezing on me and dropping on
But
me.
that's what I was going to say. What if he say, bro, I promise, dog, I ain't got all my bumps done bust already.
You finna die anyway, so just chill. You be all right.
That's
Take you
messed up,
another.
dog.
Yeah, it's messed up. You know.
You ain't no good
I ain't-
friend, dog. You ain't no good friend. You will let a nigga. If a nigga tell you, man, I ain't leaking no more. I'm good now. What if he say he stopped? Okay, what if he get like that? And he say, bro, you right. He said, you right, man.
I'm gonna need a whole hazmat suit, Jack. I'm gonna tell you right now, like when them people go in when they got Jeffrey Dahmer body parts, or when there's a nuclear explosion or something. Now I need a bodysuit, and
But
even then,
But what
It
if he
might
tell
be
you
acid.
but what if he tell you he said, man, yeah, I know because I'm all fucked up. I don't take showers, but I take baths. So he ain't gonna be stinking.
Man, look. Imagine that bath water when he get out that thing.
Oh, about to throw up. But what if, okay, all right, so you think about, listen, you talking about the water, but what if he get out and kill it all and put some baby powder on? That nigga put baby powder on. All it's gonna do is absorb, and it's gonna, you're gonna leave the little rings around there. You might see the little sore rings, but other than that, I think if he get him some salt water, look, he get him some, he get that green alcohol and put him some peroxide in there, and you know what I'm saying, some Epsom salt. And I think he'll be all right, dog. Probably take some Benadryl. Get him some Benadryl to take the fever down. Yeah, he'll be all right.
You need to quit acting like the N-word. That boy said,
man, I'm like,
he said, you still see the rings.
You know when you got a sore, you can see it. It be cake right there. You had to wipe
that bug a mile out. Boy, hey, I had a cousin, man. He put that baby pad on. He had a wingworm. Boy, I was laughing.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, when them niggas get that wingworm, you can see it too. It's visible.
Hey, boy, man, look, that's why my cousin, cause I'm the oldest boy. To this day, boy, I'll bring some old stuff up over them in front of their girls and stuff. You know, I was a clean young nigga, man. You know, I always thought I was something.
Right.
Well, outside, I'm like, y'all don't take baths over here. Every time we come to my granddad, you know, woo, 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 woo. So my cousin
so you telling me they used to do wash-ups. They ain't take baths, they did wash-ups out the sink.
Yeah. We call that the in-bath.
We called it wash up. I remember back in my grandma remember the boy go get you a wash up, dog, out the sink.
Or they call it a wash off.
Y'all call it wash off. We call it a wash up. Yeah, we called it a wash up. Don't get up in there and get your old wash up and hurry up. Yeah, then make sure you clean the sink out.
My granny used to get on my butt, boy. Guys would be in the bathroom. See, like I say, I was oldest, so I didn't understand my little cousin. Boys would laugh when they used to get them wingworm. We'd be playing in that grass, playing football. They were like, "You want to play football?" Heck, nah.
Yeah, they around that bitch wingworm.
Yeah, that baby powder cover up everything but that wingworm.
Yeah, that bitch exposed it, dog. That motherfucker like a big ass little white circle in the head.
Circles.
Yeah, you know it. Niggas don't. Niggas know you see that little nigga. You see anything on your body, nigga. Like, damn, nigga, what's wrong with your leg? Like, ain't nothing wrong with nigga. You need some lotion on your shit. Your shit done broke out. Get them hives and everything. But yeah, man. Mr. Smith, we had a good one tonight. I'm gonna go ahead. It's 12:10. We're gonna get up out of here. And I think we had a great bill, man. I think, again, like we were saying, and like you say, man, we got to bring awareness to this, and we got to get out here and just, at least I got to at least keep bringing this out here and let y'all see it's starting to move towards this way. Whenever time you see somebody in broad daylight, I thought that whole, even when we talk about the bath salt and they did it, but at the end of the day, that shit had went away. And I thought they had control over it, but now it's back even more. And for a man like that, and then that 3-year-old baby, man, it's a lot more going on. We ain't understanding. That's why I said.
Some things we ain't supposed to understand, Cross. And I think that's one of them. I think that's just one thing we'll never, because we don't come from there. We done seen fiends, we done seen all types, but we ain't seen this type. Me, have you ever seen somebody eat somebody on the block? I haven't.
Hell no. You're right. I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, we done seen sherm heads run down the street naked, dope fiends doing crazy. Yeah. No. Not no eating. But yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna do my thing. I appreciate my big bro Cross, man. You know what I'm saying? For letting me in when it comes to the kids, because I don't like just talking. I like doing the work. So appreciate the big homie, man. Salute to lady of the channel, Black Widow, everybody that came through the chat, the mods. My boy King on his new endeavors in life. You dig what I'm saying? Big
Yeah,
salute to him. And
fact.
you know, stay off these drugs, man. Well, I ain't gonna say don't do your thing, just don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. No, that's right, man. That's a
I
fact.
ain't gonna mess with you. You ain't my friend. If you're my cousin, I'm going to disown you. If you're my son, I'm going to disown you. And hey, this is another thing I'm going to say. If you're going to watch my boy channel, man, just show love. Come in, drop a comment sometimes, man. Show, you know, pay tithes
Fact.
sometimes, man. If you gonna take something from his channel and try to make it their own, he ain't hating, he congratulating. Just come say hello. You did
That's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying? Come make yourself known, man. Ain't no hating over here, but god dang.
Also salute the boss victims. Respect, Queen. I saw what you did and you shouted me. I truly appreciate that. That's some real grown folk. I appreciate that.
Yeah, boss victims did it right. That's how you supposed to do it. And it's crazy that women gotta show a man how to do it. Boy, this world changed. God
Ain't
dang,
that
boy.
true?
Yeah, but salute to Big Bro, man. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Already. Man, salute to everybody that came in and rocked with your boy, man. We had another beautiful one, man. Yeah, we kind of joked and jived around, but like he said, man, one, stay off those type of drugs, man. Those drugs are very detrimental, drugs in general. You know what I'm saying? Nobody advertise for any drugs. But man, look here, man. Drugs are supposed to be for recreational, not for no shit to go to turn into a zombie or turn into a monster and decide you want to devour people, or it leads to ongoing mental health, which that woman ended up pushing that child in that transit. And it's sad that the government has to wait to get pieces of paper in line where they has a law that has to be passed or resources have to be dispersed in order to protect the people that already pay money and pay taxes. And it's unbelievable to me that they allow themselves to do something like that, knowing at the end of the day, there's innocent people that ain't bothering nobody that are being attacked by these people. And I don't know what the agenda is, but whatever it is, for some reason, it's catching a trend and it's starting to work. So, salute to everybody coming in, rocking with your boy, all the mods. Black Widow, you already know. Big Red showing love. Miss BTV, King, Maki. I appreciate everybody coming in, rocking with me, showing love. Nanny Pooh, salute to you, Queen. Thank you for coming in, showing me love. And again, we're going to continue to keep on building. We're going to get bigger and bigger, and we're going to keep on growing. And we're going to show everybody that you can have a lot of different ranges of content, but you can still get your message across. So on that note, peace.